if he's able to fulfill his vision, it's going to probably be magnificent. And the reason I say that is because this is a sports owner's dream. If you have a team there, you have hotels, you have a casino there, then of course this becomes similar to a resort life. You can go and catch a Mets game in the summertime, then you can go and gamble, then you can go and go to the hotels at the pools and things like that. So if he's able to do everything that he wants to do and he has more than enough money to do it, then I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of people that are going to enjoy this.
Randall, can you please walk us through the timeline here? When is this going to be fulfilled? And what do you see in terms of perhaps the job creation that this might cause?
I think there's going to be a lot of job creation just because of the sheer construction, all of the tech stuff that's going to have to happen with the gambling machines that he's going to be buying, as well as, you think about the pools, you think about all of the potential things that he's going to be building in terms of the time frame. I think it's to be determined. And the reason I say that is because a lot of these hotels, a lot of these different facilities that are often they put up, they say, oh, we're going to be done by 2030, and then it's 2032. Rarely ever do these things get done on time.
And again, this is just one of three projects that were approved. The other two projects are the Genting Group's Resorts World, which proposes to expand a casino next to the Aqueduct racetrack in Queens, so another good day for Queens, and Bally's, which plans to operate a gaming facility at the site of a Bronx golf course. So again, more gambling coming to the city of New York. What's are there any financial contingencies here? We know Steve Cohen's got a lot of money, but for what he wants to build here, it's going to be really expensive. Do we know if he has partners here, or do we know anything about that yet?
Not just yet. I think that, like you said, Steve Cohen is almost the perfect person to do this. And there are several other bids that came in hoping to do similar things. There was a bid that included Jay-Z in Times Square. And so with that in mind, I think Cohen, like you said, has a lot of money. I think that, when people have a lot of money, that it can potentially leap some guardrails and some hurdles that are in front of most people. But when you can have money move people out of the way, then I think that Steve Cohen could very easily make this look a lot easier than it could be with someone else.
Randall, you touched on this already, but Steve Cohen, hedge fund manager, Mets owner, what's in it for him to build this casino now too? What does this add for him?
It's a dream come true. I mean, everyone that I've talked to about sports gambling and marrying that with the sports business, if you can own a sports team and a sports gambling in the exact same environment, then it does create a playground of sorts. I hear you, but from the business angle, there's going to be a lot of people who are looking at this and say, you just spend all day at the Mets and at the U.S. Open and all of these different things. If you can walk from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next, and have a fabulous time, then there are going to be plenty of people that want to do that. So for him, it's huge.
And Randall, I kind of joked a little bit there, tongue in cheek, about what could go wrong, but there was not a time very long ago, measured in just a couple, 3-4 years, when professional sports leagues would not want to get within 1,000 feet of anything related to gambling. Boy, times have changed,
Right.
haven't they?
Yeah, they have. And I think, we just saw a baseball investigation with the feds and revolving two Cleveland Guardians pitchers. I think that this sort of thing is something that sports owners are going to seek, where they can marry their sports business with the casino and the hotels and all of those things. We see some of that in Dallas without the casinos and the gambling. Jerry World down with the Cowboys. He has several real estate properties around there. And in Minnesota, they have something similar, several other properties as well. But this one is going to be probably bigger and grander than anything that we've seen yet.